up front, I think it's going to be in between these three, Danjuma, Asprilla and Sigankov. I think it's going to be Danjuma. And for Barca, as you said, a lot of rotations. There's a huge game on Wednesday night, and well, Gerard Martin comes on, Araujo as captain also in the team. Eric moved his position to center midfield, which is, well, he's been swapping positions there for Hansi Flick, centre back and midfielder. But a player that Girona would have loved to have this season, and Flick said no, that's Barcelona player, and the reality is that he has been playing a lot of games.
Yeah, he's got an important role between now and the run, and as you say, Girona were very keen to keep him this season, and they did try at the start of the season, but they were told no, he's coming back to us. He's playing his 100th game for Barcelona this afternoon. We're underway with Barcelona.
Asprilla can do.
Early ball from Asprilla, and running onto it and skying the effort over the top, because Gerard Martin had allowed him to get away from a little bit, is Sigankov. Sigankov, who is one of those who hasn't reproduced last season, certainly not in terms of numbers. He got 8 goals last season, just 2 this season, but he got in front of Gerard Martin there. To the middle, Gerard Martin high up the pitch as well. Fermin is picked out in space, and Gazzaniga makes the save.
Well, good news that we don't have time to talk. There was a great chance of Sigankov, as you said.
Into Fermin, tried to steer it back to Eric Garcia, but Girona come away with it. Yangel Herrera's got the option of Asprilla, but the referee brings play to a halt. It's Artur who is down. Man who joined Barcelona in 2018 by Dali Blind. Comes out to Gerard Martin, and Yangel Herrera, I was going to say, puts it out for a corner. It hits him and it goes out for a corner, and he needs to take a minute, and Barca have another set-piece opportunity.
One who's making this third centre-back.
Into Gavi. John on the bench this afternoon. He was instrumental in the opening goal against Osasuna on Thursday. To Lamine Yamal. Into Fermin. Pocket of space for him, and he finds Jules Koundé, and Koundé puts Barca ahead, but the flag is up. Well, you can't give Fermin that sort of space. We were talking about that earlier, and he played the pass into Jules Koundé, but he was just the wrong side of the last defender. Or was he? And it comes from Lamine, and it's into the back of the net. It's a strange goal, but it doesn't matter. It counts, and Barca have the lead. Lamine Yamal's free kick turned in, I think possibly off of Frances. We'll see from the replay, but Barcelona have the lead. Barca 1, Girona 0, just before half-time. Cresci, it looks as if is the player who turns it past Gazzaniga.
The entire Olympic Stadium on their feet.
So, depending on the trajectory of the ball, is it going to be given to Lamine, or is it going to be given a?
Well, if it was going in, then he can claim it.
It was going to the goal, so that's a goal for Lamine. I understand.
Well, if it is given to him, it's his 7th of the season. It was Cresci and not Frances with the last touch.
And he's
away with it. He's got Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal in the middle. This is dangerous for Barcelona, and that's a clever chest back to his goalkeeper from Cresci.
Could have put a low cross, but he decided to go.
Lewandowski with a chance for Barcelona. He's sandwiched between 2 Girona defenders. Blind was one of them, but he's only cleared as far as Lamine Yamal, and the shot goes wide.
Well, good pass to Lewandowski. Is of course not the quickest of the strikers, well defended by Girona's defenders, and then the ball went to Lamine, who had Fermin. This is the pass from Eric to go to Cornellà Prat to play. Let's see this ball.
Chance here for Danjuma to equalise, and he's buried it. Well, completely against the run of play. Danjuma gets his 2nd goal of the season for Girona, his 4th of the season in total, and suddenly it's game on again. Barca have dominated, but they've allowed Girona back into this one. It's Barcelona 1, Girona 1.
Well, I think it was a ball lost for Barcelona, and then the first touch play to Danjuma. Let's see, I think they're checking the possibility of an offside of Danjuma. This is the recover ball. and then that's the touch. I think is going to be onside because of the foot of Ronald Araujo. And great finish, quick and great from Danjuma, who hasn't been participating a lot, but look how pacey.
He's flying forward, Balde. Here's Lamine Yamal. The lovely flick for Koundé, and Koundé tries to sneak that in at the far post. Lewandowski was arriving as well. He couldn't get anything on it. But, well, Lamine Yamal, what did Mitchell say about he's never seen a 17-year-old making so few wrong decisions? We thought he was going to shoot there, but no. He'd seen the run of Koundé. He picks out Gavi. Gavi towards Fermin. It's in the 6-yard box. Now it's in the back of the net. Why? Because Robert Lewandowski has scored again. 24 La Liga goals. It was a little bit untidy, not quite as untidy as the first goal they scored this afternoon, but it puts them back in front. Barcelona 2, Girona 1.
Well, good play for Barcelona. That I was going to say that despite conceding the goal, they kept pushing and creating. Let's see the finish, because I think it's a good finish, but I don't know if the ball touches his hand. No defender of Girona protested, but the way that he did it, it seemed to me that possibly the ball touched and he goes ba ba ba, go. Let's see.
Well, it's Inigo Martinez who plays it out to Gerard. He's passed to Gavi. Gavi picks out Fermin, and that's an invitation. Miguel's made a run. Danjuma's picked Miguel out. What kind of cross can he produce? Well, in the end, more of a shot than a cross. And a missed opportunity. And Mitchell not too happy.
Well, but it's very well played. We said that Girona in the second half, they were finding the way to wreck this defense line. Normally diagonal balls to the left side. And
Barcelona's got Lewandowski to his left. Ferran Torres to his right. He finds Lewandowski. Lewandowski with a shot! And Lewandowski scores his second goal of the game, and it's Barcelona 3, Girona 1. 25 goals and counting for Robert Lewandowski. He surely has put Girona, who have really given it everything in this second half, out of sight. He knows how to score goals.
And we have witnessed again one of the top qualities of Frenkie de Jong, isn't it? When we talk about Frenkie, we talk about build-up and capacity to have the ball, passing. He's always been a master of doing that, breaking lines of pressure by driving the ball. And well, when he's involved in the build-up, he's too far to the goal to do it. But now that he had received a little farther forward, he just did fantastically. He chose the right time and the right...
Too many problems. Pedri is pushed to the ground by Solis. Free kick to Barcelona. To Gerard, the cross comes in, there's a chance here for Ferran Torres, and he's buried it for the fourth. Barcelona putting ever more daylight between themselves and their Catalan neighbours. Last season, Girona came here and scored 4. They scored 4 in the reverse fixture as well. But times have changed. It's back to business as usual in the region. And Barcelona have scored their 4th goal of the game. It's Barcelona 4, Girona 1.
And the Shark did it again.
9 league goals now, 15 in all competitions. His goals per minutes ratio continues to be one of the best in La Liga, and he is a very, very important component in this Hansi Flick Barcelona squad. And De Jong was involved in the build-up once more. Good first touch, and the second touch even better.
Change for Barca. Sorry, Pete. Last change for Barca, it's going to be Pedri for Pablo Torre.
Well, talking about Ferran, that was
threaded through for Stuani. Well, there goes the referee's final whistle. A job well done by Football Club Barcelona. They're still unbeaten, Chappie. They're still top of the league.
Yeah, good job for Barcelona. Well, some doubts when Girona scored that the game wasn't going through to them, but I think at the end of the day they created more chances. They've been better. Well, it's been a good game for Barcelona, 3 points, and for Girona more question marks to be answered, and let's see what happens from now till the end of the